Welcome to today's class. In this class, we'll be discussing how to collapse a table border. How can you collapse a table border? So, previously we have discussed um, how to make use of border in in our CSS. So we discussed the border and about the border width. So today we'll be discussing about border collapse in CSS. So this is our CSS code here. So we have already made this. So for you to understand better, you need to watch my previous tutorial so that you'll be able to understand better. So I've already created the table. So this is our table row, our table head, our table data, which we have created, which we can see here, the first name, which is the table head, and the last name, which is also the table head, then the table data, which are the names as you can see on our screen. So now let's collapse our table border. So now what do I need to do? Just have to say, let me say table. Now, whenever you are writing CSS code or programming in general, you don't need to repeat your properties. You understand? So I normally, it is something I can decide to add my table collapse here. You understand? But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just creating all my properties separately. You understand? So let me just say border collapse. Yep, I have it here already. Border collapse. So let me go for collapse. Now you see, now the table border has collapsed. You see the table border has collapsed. So I don't have any table border here. I don't have any table border again. You see the table border has now collapsed. So I believe this is even more beautiful than the previous one with border. It depends on you. It depends on the kind of table you want to make. That is what is going to determine maybe your table should be collapsed or not. So this is the end of today's tutorial. The next tutorial we are going to be discussing more on the properties of table. So thank you.